Hello, everyone. I am here today to share with you all my quick little Dollar Tree haul. I picked up a few nice things and I want to jump right into sharing them with you all. So, the first thing I have to share is this vintage Minnie and Mickey cutting mat. I thought it was so cute. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut on it. I don't know what I may do with it, but I thought it was really, really cute, and I went ahead and picked it up. And yes, it was $1.25. Also, one of my favorite items that I normally always pick up that I tell you guys is my fruit crisp. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all of these on here. I picked up 10 of the strawberry banana. I probably won't be able to get all 10 of them on here. And I picked up 5 of the plain strawberry. Now, I told you guys that I use these for yogurt. I use them for cereal. I crush them in ice cream. They are good in oatmeal. So, and it is getting quite chilly out. So I am going to be eating a lot of oatmeal. Yes, I'm one of those people that do still eat cereal, mainly Rice Krispies. That's my cereal of preference. And if it's not Rice Krispies, I may have cornflakes or something like that. So adding this always makes my cereal a good treat. The next item I have is these little mechanical colored pencils here. And I picked up 2 packs because I actually have 2 sets of these. One set that's open and one set that's not. I'll show you my open set. This little case is also from Dollar Tree from a different haul. So this is the open set, and I want to say that this is 3 different sets. Now these 2 are not a part of it, but these no, it's 2 sets. So it's these 2. These are just regular writing pencils, and I saw this set, so I decided to go ahead on and pick it up and add this to this set. Now I did see that it included another orange, but I'm not sure if they're going to be exactly the same or not. But even still, the other 3 colors are not included in here yet. So I decided to go ahead on and pick up 2 more so I can add to the 2 sets I already have. Now this container is something I picked up from Dollar Tree also. It wasn't in this haul, but this is a Dollar Tree item as well. And next, I have these cute little gnome holiday stickers. I thought they were so cute. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to stick them. Maybe on a new book or something, but they were super super cute, and I just picked one of these up. I also have a lot of book stationery. So they have some nice book tabs. Normally, I'm not into the bright neons. I like more calmer, subdued colors. I'm not into the bright colors like I was when I was younger. But this is a nice price for book tabs. This is 400 here, and these are like little sticky note flags where you can actually write different things on these and side of your books, notebooks, or whatever. And I thought that that was really, really cool. So I picked up those two. I also have these. Now, this is more my type. I like this. These colors are much calmer and they have the bigger tabs that I like that can be placed on the ends in your books. And this is the little flags here. So these are, I really, really like these. And this was the only pack that I saw in this color, but this color had quite a few on the shelf. So I picked up two of these. And this is just like a little magnetic, I guess like a refrigerator game. I have a few things that's on close to my desk that's magnetic that I can probably use it on to make different shapes. I thought it was cute. So I went ahead and picked that up also. So up next, I picked up this crayon box. And the reason I picked up the crayon box is not to store crayons in. Well, it's something like crayons, but I love these. Let's see if I can get them. These are Prang Quicks. This is like a vintage crayon item, but the pigment load on them is really, really nice. And I stored this in. This is in a very old Olay box. I don't know if you remember when Olay used to have these boxes and they had the little facial pads that you could put inside of these boxes. Not sure if that's even a thing anymore, but I went on to storing these inside of this box. And this is a set of 24, but two of them are not in here. I think I only have like 20 of them in here. So I have another set here. And I decided to pick up a box to see if I can store these. Now, they may not all fit because these are not as small and round as a crayon is, but it's an option for me to be able to carry them around easily like I do with these. These I haven't really used yet. Yes, some of them are broken from handling and shipment, but and that doesn't bother me. But I don't know. I may be able to, I guess if you guys don't mind, let's see if we can get them, how many of them we can get in here. I may, let's see how many, if it's gonna stack as a row of two or a row of three. So that'll let me know from how many goes in at the back, if all of them will go in or not. And if not, I do have a few smaller sets that I can use it for instead. So either way, I'm going to be able to use this for the same purpose. And so it's not going to take this full box. Yeah, so it's only going to take like 16 of these because these are wider than regular crayons. So I didn't think that it would take this bigger box, but I'm going to show you guys the smaller boxes that I have. And I should be able to get, so these are the same thing, and these are 16. So these will perfectly take one of these boxes. So that will fit in there perfectly. And that's what I will use that for. Let me pause you guys a second. Okay, so before I put this completely away, I wanted to mention to the art community that this would be good for like Winsor and Newton and other companies actually make the watercolor sticks. So if you want a more convenient way to carry around the watercolor sticks, this should work great for that. I have not actually tried the watercolor sticks. I haven't been into those yet, but because I prefer traditional watercolors, but this would work great for something like that. Okay, on to the notebook. So this cute little notebook here, I for some reason I'm beginning to only see one of these when I go into Dollar Tree every now and then now. So I picked this one up today, but I had already picked these up before. So I think the first two I picked up were these two, and I actually showed these two before. I don't know if I showed this one in a haul before, but now I have a set of four of these. These are like the cutest. I may use them inside of one of my traveler's notebooks, the leather cover journals, where I can, uh-oh, one second. So I'm thinking of using them inside of one of my notebooks. This one already has notebooks in it that is set up, but I haven't used this set yet. And I can just rubber band them in because there's enough bands to hold all four in there, or I can either clip them into this one, which I may use this one because I haven't used this one in a while. This one has the clip. I'll show you guys how I can just clip it in. So I think I may just use them in one of these and tab all of them into one of these and have a little convenient little notebook ecosystem going on. I also picked up these two other journals. This one is an inspirational journal. It says, "Let the Lord be your guide." I'm not sure if it has anything on the pages. We can check it out. The edges are round. And the artwork is really nice. So, yeah, let's see. So it has the same quote on each page. And the pages are decorative. And for this one, it says "I am fuzzy." So I was very interested in seeing the texture of this one. And I can feel it already. Yes, it does have that soft, fuzzy texture to it. And this one is completely blank, which I like. So that's for the smaller notebooks. And onto the bigger books, I picked up these two doodle journals here. They both pretty much look the same on the inside, but I thought that this was very cute because this could be used as like a junk journal, scrapbooking. You can tab in their background, small little background piece papers. I don't have an example. Let's add an example. Yeah. Okay. So this is just some examples of things that. So use this page as your cover page, introductory page. And for this page, you can do something like this. Tab in that, glue that down, maybe glue a picture and write something there. You can even add, this is not a page spread, this is just an example of different things. Something like this for stickers, because I keep stuff like that, different, add in different little stickers. This another example. And then I even take, I can't remember where I collected these little foil pieces from, but you can use different stuff like that. And when you have different things like that and you add stuff to it, it all looks very pretty and decorative. And then this side could be used for journaling or something like that. So that's the idea. And I have two like that. They are both, I think it's the same design. No, the designs look different. Yeah, the designs are different. So that's how this one looks. And this one is more of a line wavy design, but the setup is the same. Here, I saw this coloring book, and this I just thought it was so nice because it's it's not overly done. This is something very simple to do, very simple and easy to color. And for the coloring community, those of you that like to use markers and different things like that, this paper is not, I don't think this paper is marker friendly at all. This paper is very, very thin. It's almost like a thick tissue paper or something. So I would say stick to crayons, color pencils, stuff like that. But markers, no, markers won't be a thing. But they have some very beautiful designs in here, and they are one page designs. So this could actually be colored and cut out and stuck into like a journal or something like that, or even used as a journal cover by gluing it down, especially if you have like a plain style notebook. I'll show examples of all of this because hopefully I can get these out. Yeah, I like to show examples of all of this. You can take a plain journal like this once you've colored the entire page and go ahead on and cut it out and glue it onto here to design it. Different things. I just love stuff like that. I'm very crafty like that. So and I did see, I saw the kaleidoscope. I think I saw the under the sea. I didn't see the seasons, and this was the only one, the beautiful blooms. It was the only one I saw. But these two, they had more of them in stock. I didn't see this one at all. So these are the other designs that they have to offer as far as this book goes. Now this, I was so surprised to see this. This was the cutest thing ever. When is the last time you set up a paper doll? This was one of my favorite things to do when I was younger. I love paper dolls. So she is actually going to be a part of my desk because she has so many outfit options in here. And I still have a love and appreciation for stuff like this. So I'm going to pop all of these out and keep them inside of a little box. And anytime I want to have her look changed up, that's what I'm going to do. I also have these little um, magnetic frames that I purchased from Dollar Tree some time ago. So I could even put her inside of a magnetic frame and stick her on the fridge and constantly change her outfit. And it was, let's see how many pages of outfits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 different pages of outfits, and on each page it looks like you can change it up quite a bit. So, and this was the only one, because I looked to see if there were any more. This was the only one on the shelf. So I went ahead and picked that up. Okay, so normally I'm really not into espresso beans for some reason. And they had these in dark chocolate and milk chocolate. And I just picked them up just to try them. And I think I may actually, once I get clean my hands from touching everything, I'll come back and try them. But I saw these and I picked one of those up. I just picked one up because I'm not sure how well I'm gonna like them. I also picked up my Can't Do Without Carmex. Picked 2 of these up. Love these. I saw I saw this at the register, so I only saw this one, and I'm pretty sure this probably came off the HBA aisle, the health and beauty aisle. But I only saw this one, and I just went ahead and picked it up because this is good to add to a first aid kit, or even to carry around in my backpack, something like that. I previously picked up some of these eyedropper bottles before, and I saw this peg, the only one that was left on the peg, so I just went ahead and picked that up also. And this little thing here, this got a, as you can see, I spent a good little bit on these. So I saw these and were excited about it. They have charms. Dollar Tree has charms. And this one says, "You are enough. Hello, I'm trying." This is so cute. I thought this was so cute. Some of them I have more than one. They're by a brand called Nicole. Nicole is my middle name. So this one, it's hard to see some of it because I don't have my glasses on. It looks like it's crafty. I can't, I can see this one. Crafty Girl Gang. This one is in green. And I don't have my glasses on. Crafty something at the back, at the bottom. Oh, okay. I see what it is now. I'm gonna put it close enough for you guys to read it and be able to see what it is. Okay. Now this one, this is my speed here. Artist Therapy, and it has a paint palette to it. So cute. I think I have 2 like this. Yep, 2 of these. Anti-social. I got out of bed today. Kind of me also. This one, something happy. This writing is so small. I'm going to put it close so that you guys can see it. This one is You Can Do Big Things, and you're doing a great job. That's cute. 2 like that. '90s baby. I am definitely a '90s baby, and I am still into vintage media, cassette tapes, records, different stuff like that. Yes, born in the '70s, but '80s and '90s, that is my time of coming up. So that is my time of actually knowing what life was, and that was the time period. That's why I wear blazers, because I remember ladies wearing blazers in the '80s. So yeah, this is And that's the type of things I love. And there are the little charm bars to put them on so that I can hang them on a bag or something like that. I don't think that these are sturdy enough to put on a shoe because I love putting having charms on my shoes, but I don't think that these are strong enough to put on a shoe. But they're cute. And lastly, I picked up some of these desk trays. This is the width of them, and they are square desk trays. I picked up 3 of these. And that was it for the haul. Today, I'm going to go clean my hands right quick and I will be right back to try these espresso beans. I also picked up 3 rolls of paper towels, but there's no need to show the paper towels. I normally get paper towels and tissue every time I go, but the last time I went, did I go last week? It was last week or week before. They actually had the big $5 pack of tissue in stock. So that's holding me over for a while. I should have picked up 2 of those when I went last time because sometimes it's so hard to find those in stock. So I'm going to go ahead on and give these a try. I should have grabbed my scissors. I'm trying them, but I strongly think that I won't like them. I just don't like the idea of eating the actual coffee bean. But I did mention that they had them in milk chocolate and dark chocolate. I can't remember what color the bag was for the milk chocolate, but I prefer dark chocolate. Milk chocolate sometimes is too sweet for me. Okay, I think I can tolerate this because it seems like the coffee bean is a little more airy. It do have that strong espresso taste, which I like. The last time I tried them, I had some from Bucky's, and the chocolate was good. It was just the bean that was in the middle was just too much for me. So these, I can tolerate these, and I think that they would go great as a companion with a cup of coffee, which I will be preparing in a second. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, and this little flower here. If you saw my short, I think it was one of the last shorts that I put up from the flowers that my daughter purchased from me. This one, this one was originally broken inside the bouquet, so it has always sat on my desk. But it was sitting inside of a little jar on my desk. It dried so beautifully. I just love how it dried. I think I'm going to mix a little Mod Podge and water and dip it and see if I can preserve it that way. That way it don't fall apart. But it is still so gorgeous. And I love it being sitting here on my desk. So I have a few more videos that I have to prepare for you guys. If you are into book hauls, I am going to go ahead on and work on my book haul. And I hope you enjoyed this one. And until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching.